Every morning, near the small bakery on the corner, a quiet beggar sat alone. He never spoke, never asked for anything. His head was always lowered, his hands resting on an old, torn blanket. People walked past him without a glance. Some dropped a few coins, others just avoided eye contact. He was simply there, invisible, forgotten, part of the background of the city. Then, one chilly morning, a stray dog appeared. The dog didn't bark, didn't approach anyone. It just sat across the street and stared directly at the beggar. Hours passed, but the dog didn't move. The next day, the same thing happened. The day after that, again. Always the same. The dog sitting still, watching silently from the same spot. Began to notice. At first, they thought it was just coincidence. But the more they saw it, the more curious they became. The same stray, the same stare, every single day. Some joked that maybe the dog wanted the man's food, though he clearly didn't have any. Others whispered that perhaps the beggar had done something to the animal. The truth was, something no one could have imagined. A young woman who passed the bakery every morning finally decided to do something. She crouched beside the man and offered him a sandwich and a bottle of water. He didn't look up. His hands trembled as he took the food, his voice barely a whisper when he said, "Thank you." Something about him didn't feel right. His clothes were ragged, but his manner seemed different, as if he wasn't used to being on the streets. Worried, the woman called the police just to make sure he was okay. When the officers arrived, the dog stood up for the first time and began barking loudly. Not at them, but as if trying to protect the man. He wouldn't let them get too close at first, pacing anxiously between the officers and the beggar. Finally, after a few gentle words, the man lifted his head. His eyes were filled with tears. He whispered, "That dog. He's mine." The officers exchanged surprised looks. The man explained that months ago he had lost everything: his job, his home, his family. In his despair, he wandered the streets, certain no one cared whether he lived or died. In the chaos, he had also lost his beloved dog, Max. He thought Max was gone forever. But Max hadn't forgotten him. The stray that had been watching him for days wasn't a stranger at all. It was his loyal companion, who had somehow found him again after all that time. Officers helped the man to his feet. The dog rushed to him, tail wagging, crying softly. The man knelt and held him tightly, both of them trembling. The crowd that had gathered fell silent. In that moment, no one saw a beggar and a stray, only two souls who had found each other again. The bakery owner later offered the man a job and a place to stay. From that day on, the corner near the bakery was no longer a place of sadness. It became a symbol of loyalty, love, and second chances. And subscribe for more amazing stories.